Hello students, this PowerPoint presentation is going to tell us about Holy Week. You may know it as Easter. The week before Easter Day is known as Holy Week. It begins on Palm Sunday and ends on Saturday, the day before Easter Day. Maundy, Thursday and Good Friday are also important events in the week. This is the most important festival for Christians because it reminds them of the sacrifice Jesus made for them, not only in the events of the week but throughout his life. This timeline shows the week. Palm Day Sunday, followed by Maundy Thursday, followed by Good Friday, and finally Easter Sunday. What an important 8 days it must have been. The first event is Palm Sunday, remembering Jesus as the time when Jesus rode into Jerusalem on the back of a donkey to celebrate the festival of the Passover. People welcomed him like a king and threw coats and palm leaves on the ground for the donkey to walk over, just like we'd use a red carpet for an important person or the king and queen today. People sang and rejoiced, singing a famous song called Hosanna. You may know it. Hosanna, sing, Hosanna, sing, Hosanna. Do you remember it? Well, they sung it, and it was a friendly and joyous occasion. This occasion is something known as the triumphal entry. Triumphal means triumphant, happy, glorious. It was a triumphal entry to Jerusalem. The picture shows us Jesus riding in on the back of the donkey and people throwing the palm trees in front of him. Look at the smiley faces at how happy they look. The next event is Maundy Thursday. Maundy is an old word meaning commandment. And at Jesus' Last Supper with his disciples, he gave them a commandment: love thy neighbour as you would love thyself. Why do you think this is? Why say that to them? Similarly, at the Last Supper, they had bread and wine. Bread has gone on to symbolise the body of Jesus, and the wine, the blood of Jesus. Christians still use this in their festivals to this day. The picture again shows Jesus at the Last Supper. Notice the bread and the wine on the table, and everybody being barefoot. Why is that? At the Last Supper, Jesus washed all his disciples' feet. This was to symbolise and to teach them when he had gone to serve and help others. Afterwards, they went for a walk in the Garden of Gethsemane to pray. Jesus knew his time was coming to an end and wanted his disciples to stay awake with him and prepare for his arrest. But, unfortunately for him, they did not. The following day, Good Friday, Jesus was arrested. One of his disciples, Judas, betrayed him. The crowds yelled for him to be crucified. Jesus was beaten, stripped, mocked and whipped until he was too weak to carry his own cross. But don't worry folks, it has a happy ending. The story has a happy ending. Can you guess what it is? Here we go. On Easter Sunday, after Jesus died on the cross, his body was anointed and buried in a tomb in the garden of Joseph and Arimathea, which was sealed by a large rock and guarded by 2 Roman soldiers. When Mary, his mother, and other women went to visit the tomb on Easter Sunday, they discovered that the body was gone. Jesus had been resurrected.